And hello, my Aquarius! It's Tori, the hope dealer of guided intuition, and I'm here to do your 2021 yearly guidance slash prediction forecast. Okay, this is what your spiritual team wants you to know about 2021. And yes, I'm recording it in January. We are already in 2021. So, this is what I want to let you know, Aquarius. You can breathe, okay? Because the worst is behind you. Your word for 2021 is resilience. So you guys might hear Caden in the background playing with his blocks or doing his little goo goo gagas. I am the fun aunt and I'm giving my little sister a break. Is he serious? You know what, Aquarius? I'm not taking that out. I'm leaving that in. I don't care how unprofessional that is because that's life. And some things happen outside of our control. And you just got to get back on that horse and you just got to roll with it. And I feel like that's an energy that your 2021 is going to be for you. There's some area in your life. It could, for a lot of you, I am feeling love, or it could have been just sadness or just like, melancholy or just even, 2020 was a rough year. I felt like you lost something that was very dear to you. You know what I'm saying? In some form, or even in 2021, I feel like towards the beginning, something is going to be made clear, but we're going to get into that. But I want to read what the word resilience means for you. So, resilience talks about the capability to recover quickly from difficulties and toughness, the ability of a substance or object to spring back into shape elastically. So, whatever you have faced, for some of you, this could have been like some death in the family, a loved one. If that's not your story, don't be like, oh my God, or a pet passed, or, you broke up, with in a relationship. And what's crazy is I want you to be mindful of Aquarius. So you can just go ahead and catch it right now because the energies of 2020 and 2021 are very similar. So I feel like what your guides want you to know right now in this very moment is, you don't need to bring the past. You don't need to bring that pain. You don't need to bring that situation, or you don't need to bring that pattern or that mentality or that belief. Okay, whatever put you in a 10 of swords, and we're going to get into what that is. Don't let that stop you because 2021 is the year of the phoenix. I'm hearing for you guys is your rise in whatever area in your life that was sucky, caused you pain. The ten of swords is like, I got my mood tarot deck, and that is like, go ahead, like just just stick a fork in me. I'm done. But beautiful things. Do not let that area or do not let that situation rob you of the beauty and the essence of 2021. Okay, or that belief that you can't obtain this, you're never going to find the love of your life, you can't get over this heartache, this pain. If you did have a loved one pass, just know that they're with you. They're looking at you like, I'm getting chills right now. So someone did lose somebody. You lost somebody very dear to you. Oh my God. Okay. All right. I'm about to cry. Okay, so I have a message for a particular person who has lost somebody. You need to know that there was nothing that you could have done to prevent this. This was a part of their destiny. This was a part of their life. They had to have this experience. But now that they're on the other side, if they knew what they knew now, they want you to know they would have moved differently. You were the ray of sun in their life. There's nothing that you could have done. They just keep stressing that. And they're with you and they want to see you overcome. I don't know if you have the same issues they have, or you struggle with depression or anxiety or just non-belief of believing in yourself. But this person wants you to know, like, they want you to live your life as if they were there, and not just there, but they're living. Okay, I got it. They're telling me they're living through your eyes, Aquarius. They're living like they're like, I'm still here. Like, I'm going to live through you. You know, like when parents, we have children, you know, like we don't do our dreams, but we put it on our children. I'm feeling that energy. For some of you, this could have been a parent, a father, a loved one who passed. It doesn't even have to be last year, but you still hold on to that. They've been with you this whole time. There were certain situations and certain things that should have like took you out, and they have been watching you. And for some of you that lost someone, that I'm feeling like a friendship, a friend, it could have been anything like that. They want you to know that they love you, and it's nothing that you could have done. They just keep stressing that to me. They just like, they need you to know you could not have done this any other way. It was their fate. It was their fate. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. That's the thing about tarot. You just never know what's going to come through. Okay. All right. Let's refocus. Let's get to the cards, okay? So, we're going to address, we have the 10 of Swords, the 9 of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Temperance right here, Aquarius. Then clarifying the 10 of, did I say the 10 of Wands? I meant the 10 of Swords if I did. Clarifying the 10 of Swords, we have the Hangman. Clarifying the 9 of Wands, we have the 5 of Pentacles. Clarifying the Queen of Cups, we have the Lovers. Clarifying the Temperance card, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, apparently they're not done. They want you to learn from their mistakes. And for somebody, they're asking you to please not go their way. Whatever they did, they want you to stay far from it and live your life in the opposite manner. Okay? And if you are with depression, they want you to get help, is what I'm seeing. And I apologize about that, guys, because that message is not going to be for everyone. That is for a particular group of individuals who resonate with that. However, we know that these things, I cannot control what wants to come through. And somebody really needs to know that, because usually I just cut that side off, but apparently they bust through that. So somebody needs to know that. Let's go ahead and get into your cards. I believe I went ahead and went down, what we have. So this is what I want to let you know. It is highly important from this 10 of Swords and this Hangman, and the 5 of Cups is your challenge for 2021. And the thing about the 5 of Cups, Aquarius, is this is a cup of crying or having your eyes fixed on spilled milk or juice or wine. It's like you're so engulfed in what failed. And I feel like this is maybe your past. This could be 2020 or just the past in general, or a particular area that you're not seeing success quite in just yet. Sometimes it can be a failed relationship. This could be, loss. It's just a card of sorrow right here. But the thing about this, if you turn around, if you stop looking at the past, if you stop, waddling in whatever those cups that spilled, you would see that you still have 2 cups in front of you, symbolizing the 2 of Cups, stability, longevity, something that is very, I want to say sustainable, versus where the 3 of Cups is like that playing energy, even if it's a job, but let's just use it in the form of a relationship, because that is coming up too. Maybe, you always get connections that it's like, it's here, situationships, hit or miss. What Spirit wants you to know is that you are cutting ties with any energy, okay? Or you should do like a cord cutting ritual right here, even if you don't know exactly what this thing is. But it's like this cape of sorrow that Spirit is saying you are looking at something in the past, because When we look at the past, that brings on depression. If we're so focused on the future, that brings anxiety. But if we live in the moment, Aquarius, that's where we get that inner peace in that mind. Okay. So I feel like what Spirit wants you to know is that, yes, that happened, but it had to happen for a reason, especially if you lost a job, or a situation didn't work through, or a creative project didn't go through, or relationship didn't. What Spirit wants you to know is that what left, okay, out of your life, something more sustainable and sturdy and for your better is coming. All right. Because sometimes, when we pour a lot of emotions into something, we get kind of jaded. It doesn't matter what the topic is about. But what Spirit wants you to know is that you can leave that in the past. All right. And I see that you're going to be doing that. There's an entail. So even if like the first month of January, February is a little rocky as you clear this energy out here, you're going to come into the 9 of Wands. I just feel like I see like gradually you're going to be shedding it. Okay. Because I feel like for some of my Aquarius, there's a lesson here for you to learn. There's something that you have to learn, that you have to see, that is nothing that you can make be revealed. It's just in due time it's going to reveal itself right here. But I see with this 10 of Swords, whatever was, your stuff was on delay because there's something that you need to look at. Maybe the relationship of a dream didn't come yet because maybe there is some kind of unhealthy ways or a pattern that you're taking a look at that keeps you in this 5 of Pentacles energy. Some enabling behavior, because sometimes, I was talking to a beautiful love muffin and I know exactly what she talks about, because that's something that I had to heal. Because sometimes when we get in relationships, Aquarius, we would just give. And I want you to try to hold your breath without breathing, without exhaling. I want you to inhale or just keep exhaling. That makes no sense, right? It has to be, there needs to be a divine balance of inhale, exhale. You can't just keep inhaling too much, receiving too much too, because it's not going to work. So I feel like there's something that has ended. And I feel like in the beginning of the year, you're really going to be taking some time to just clear out and allow that karma, allow that lesson to really be learned, allow it to, marinate in your spirit, honey, because listen, we got the 9 of rods and the 5 of Pentacles. So that just shows to me that you're going to be coming out of a time of feeling rejected. This could be in your dreams. This could be, not really feeling you're worthy. Those are 2021 is just a year of you really getting in touch with you. Because in the process of you getting in touch with you, Aquarius, we have the Queen of Cups and the Lovers. Love is yours. Somebody needs to know that love is yours. I'm talking that divine connection right here with the Lovers, and not even just a title, but someone who reflects back to your beauty. I ain't talking about them ghosters, in and out, don't really know what they want, manipulators, narcissists. No, we are moving away from that. Indecisiveness. You're leaving all of that behind, Aquarius, because you are getting sound within yourself. I feel like, and even let's just say, maybe you have been in a lack energy when it comes to your finances right here with this 9 of, wands, because it's different for everybody. It could be in a certain area, but you just apply it to whichever one's resonating in your spirit. But I see like you're gonna come out of it. What Spirit just really wants you to know, no matter what you face in 2021, Aquarius, you are going to come out on top of it. It was designed that way. You will rise like the phoenix. Okay? You will rise because Spirit is setting a foundation, uprooting old patterns, people, situations, things, lack mentality that keep you stuck out of fulfillment in a certain area. For everyone, because this is a general reading, it could be different, but that area that is kind of sucky, I see in 2021 that's going to be turning around. Now, in the beginning, it could be a little difficult, because you're changing patterns, with this 9 of Wands, you're right at the 10, you're about to drop the low, but it's just about sustaining that. And I feel like there's a lesson here to Listen, you can't experience or you cannot really appreciate peace until your peace is ripped from under you. You can't appreciate a divine love connection of, of overflow and receive and give until you have been with someone who is stingy and just is selfish. It makes the gift, more appreciated. Okay. But I see a lot of my Aquarius is also just stepping into independency right here. I feel like, I am feeling like some kind of family dynamic that has maybe been like just dragging you down, or, some kind of living situation, I feel like you're just going to be stepping up and working on your independency is what I'm seeing. Removing yourself out of any situation that is not ideal for you. I feel like with the, I did see like the star card when I was shuffling, and that's you showing up in your own reading. But I feel like there's a divine healing taking place. And this is what people don't understand, because I'm not going to lie to you. You definitely want to make sure that you check your sun, moon, and rising, because I do see Aquarius, you doing a lot of shadow work in 2021, so it could be like, oh my God. But once you get through the darkest of the darks, honey, you will appreciate that light. Ask Tori how Tori know, because in 2020, honey, I went through my initiation of the high priestess and I thought like I was just done. But that's the thing about a spiritual journey. You're never done. You get breaks and then, boom, you hit with some other stuff. However, it's designed like that. And I feel like whatever is taking place is to strip away what's not serving you, that keeps you in a 10 of swords energy, keeps you in a 9 of rods, because yeah, it's stable. I like my mood card because it says, hey, you should look and see the other guys. But, who wants to live in that scarcity, that fight or flight? You know what I'm saying? That survival mode. For some of you, I feel like that's what you've been doing when it comes to your finances. But yeah, I see like work with the law of attraction. Work with the law of attraction. Work with the manifesting money meditations. Like you just need to work on your belief. Okay? Cord cut from the past. I feel like the more the effort that you put into your healing, you work on yourself, you are going to be granted a gift, And also, you got to be the Queen of Swords. I know she ain't out here right now, but I'm telling you, you got to be the Queen of Swords. You got to be able to cut away any buffoonery, be it people, places, and things that do not reflect your light back to you. Okay, because I feel like a lot of you Aquarius are going to be merging with your soul family. But yeah, you need to do that. You need to cut away. Don't be afraid. Okay, because right here with this Queen of Cups, there is a connection that's going to give you as much as love as you give. It's going to be equal exchange. There is a career that you're going to fall in love with. For some of you, I do see you moving. You're going to get with this. Oh, I love it. Yes. Ooh. Oh my God. Hello. Because yes, there is a lot of shadow work. We have the 5 of Cups here, the 10 of Swords here, the 9 of rods here, the 5 of Pentacles. These are not cards that we like to see. It's like, oh my God. But look over here. You have the Temperance. You have the Lovers and the Ace of Pentacles. This is divine intervention. This is a divine opportunity. So for a lot of you, you guys are being initiated into the High Priestess. Okay? And I don't know if you're familiar with the High Priestess journey, but, she was kidnapped by Hades and took to hell. Okay? To be his bride. And she had to fight her way back from hell to earth. This is why the High Priestess sits in the middle of the pillars of life, of dark and light. So there is a divine blessing if you get through this darkness, Aquarius. For some of you, this could be you getting psychic powers. Your intuition is really going to be popping. Your crown chakra is really going off. I'm not going to lie to you. It's intense. If you follow me on Instagram at torithehopedealer, okay, you notice that your girl cut her hair, honey. Or if you watched any one of my videos where I came in front of you guys, I cut my hair. Like that was extreme for me. I'm so happy. So if don't nobody understand what you're going through, Aquarius, Tori does, because it's not a spiritual awakening when you are being initiated into the High Priestess. I feel like that is you know, you are being trusted with sacred knowledge, sacred keys, the keys to the universe, you know, so you have to show that you're worthy of this. And this can be extreme. And for some of you, maybe you went through this in 2020, you know, and that energy is falling off. But just know that, honey, you getting crowned the high priestess. You understand me? There's nothing that you can't overcome. There's nothing that you haven't been through. If you take a look at your life and just what you overcame, average people would have gave up. The high priestess, she fought her way from the gates of hell back. You understand me? That's intense right here. Well, you better believe that blessing, that gift that you're being gifted for whatever turmoil, whatever that pain was. It could have been in a love relationship and you had to learn some hard lessons. It could have been a career. It could have been you know, you just lost everything and you had to build from the ground up. It could have been you like having to stand up for yourself and everyone deserting you. But nonetheless, the divine is going to bless you. There is a blessing right here. This Ace of Pentacles is a blessing out of the sky, out of the blue. You know, the Ace of Pentacles is a fresh start, my baby, okay? Somebody that made it out of the trenches. This card also talks, when it shows up, it talks about physical proof. So you're about to manifest something, Aquarius. Do whatever it is that you're going through, that you're like, oh my God, at any point in 2020, you're like, oh my God, what are we doing here? Just know that this lesson holds a massive blessing, okay? A lot of you are mighty manifestors. So I just want to, with this Ace of Pentacles too, it talks about, you know, just being mindful of where you place your focus. Because new things will be replaced by old things. So whatever you let go, whatever is being let go, just know that the divine is going to bless you. You ever seen that meme where they have like, I think it's like Jesus giving the girl a, asking for her little, you know, raggedy teddy bear, and right behind his back he has a big massive one to give her, but she's scared to let go of that little teddy bear. I feel like that's an old lifestyle or mindset, because for some of my Aquariuses, you're about to shift a paradigm. You're about to like, your life is not going to look the same come this time next year, okay? Your life is going to be completely different. For a lot of you, I feel like there's something that you're desiring, something that, you know, Spirit is saying be dedicated to. Keep giving passion to it, because it's definitely going to manifest. And for some of my Aquariuses that are single, you do that work, because you're not going to be single for long. I feel like there's somebody that is like in the background watching you, that has their eyes on you. And this is somebody healthy. This is somebody new. If it's a past thing, you're being asked to like, no. Nothing past, only new. Not a past that, you know, not somebody from the past that you broke up with 2 years later, came back around. No, if you ever dated them, this is completely somebody new, somebody that you're going to meet on this healing vibration, especially if you guys have had a tough time, tough cookie during love, okay? So we're going to go ahead and head over to my gold bag and see what quote is going to govern your life in 2021. All right, my Aquarius, here we go. We are going to dig in this bag, honey, and see what quote is going to govern your life in 2021, okay? I already got it. I don't know why I was just so nervous, Aquarius. Okay, that one. And we're going to get one more. All right, let's see. Guys, do not laugh at my handwriting, okay? It's a hot mess, chicken scratch, but you know what? We're here. So let's see your first quote. Oh my God, I love this one. Fairy tales are more than true, not because they tell us that dragons exist, but because they tell us that dragons can be beaten. Going back to telling you, Aquarius, that there's nothing that you can't overcome, nothing that you can't get through. Your spiritual team really wants you to know that, okay? Fairy tales are more than true, not because they tell us that dragons exist, but because they tell us that dragons can be beaten. I freaking love that quote. Oh, it just does something to me. So let's see what else while Kaden cries. It says, it matters not what road we take, but rather what we become on the journey. Like, do you see all deep quotes that you got. I freaking love this quote. I actually saved the fortune cookie that this quote came from. But listen, allow life to unfold. It matters not what road we take, but rather what we become on the journey. There is no wrong answer. There's no wrong path. All paths are leading you home, Aquarius. So keep that in mind, okay, this year. And lastly, we have be patient with the process. Oh my God. Be patient with the process. Stand in your truth. Show the world the real you, okay? Be patient with your glow up, with your journey, and show the world you. So Aquarius, it was such an honor to do this reading for you. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. I'm friendly. Share it with your fellow Aquariuses. Somebody needs to hear this message. I love you. I'm sending you so much love, so much light, and so much peace. And I will catch you on my channel. Take care.
She blazing.